In this video, I'm going to step you through our exciting new multi-step automations feature. What this means is a single action can perform multiple tasks within your workflow. That means one thing can happen, and in my example here, it's going to be proofs being approved is going to cause multiple different things to happen, including notification updates to your customer and your production manager, and updating multiple different statuses on your job board, all from the one action being performed. So I've created a workflow diagram. You don't need to do this by any means. I'll take you through how to set up these multi-step automations in this video as well. But what's going to happen is we're going to upload a proof and send that to our customer. When the customer then takes action, in this case, they will approve that proof. It is going to update the job status to proof approved, which is then going to cause multiple extra things to happen, such as updating the overall status of the job to being in production stage. And once that happens, we'll also then send the customer an email saying, thanks, your order is now in production. We'll also simultaneously be updating the production column status to ready for production, which will email the job owner or the production manager to say this order is now ready for production. So as you can see here, all of these things are happening off of the single trigger. The customer is taking the action of approving the proof. Everything else highlighted in green is all performed through automation, and they're very simple to set up. I'll also then show you an advanced section in how this can also update your job board with the knowledge of how you can set up custom views for your different production and different status filters. So let's have a quick look at it. Here I've got a job, and first we'll just highlight that the overall status is blank, the artwork status is blank, as is the production status. I'll head into the job and perform a normal business action of uploading a proof. This just saves you an enormous amount of admin time because this is all you're going to need to do, and everything else is going to happen automatically through automation. So we've uploaded the proof and sent it to our customer. I've just flicked across into my emails, and as the customer, I've received this email showing me the proofs. So all of this has not yet been done by automation until your customer gets here, sees your layout and says, that looks good, I'm going to approve that. As soon as that proof is approved, that acts as the first trigger we were speaking about. Now let's have a look at the job board. You can now see that the overall status is at production stage, the artwork is at proof approved stage, and the production is ready for production. It's followed this workflow that I've mentioned. So the customer took the action, and then through automation, we updated the job status to proof approved. It's now updated the overall column to being in the production stage. And now let's also have a look, because we used that as a trigger to then fire off an update email to the customer saying, thanks for approving the proofs, and here's an update with your order. So this has automatically gone out to your customer based on the automation. The other things that have happened down this second path of the workflow is we have updated the production status to ready for production. And when that happens, we're also sending out an email notification to the production manager saying job for Liam Hemsworth is now ready for production, and here's a link to that job. All of the text in these emails is completely customizable by you, and you can set up the emails to look and have all the information that you would like to have in there. Then the last piece of the puzzle here is Brad's production view. So this video won't go through how to create the views. We've got a mountain of content to show you how to do that. But what you might like is for Brad, your production manager, to be able to see a production view. And now we can see the 100 engraved bottles for Liam Hemsworth are in production stage, proofs approved, and they're ready for production. And therefore they show on this filtered down view so that Brad can come in every day and have the at a glance view that everyone has always wanted of their business and now can have with Hoops. So this is just another way that we know that we can save you hours of admin time every single week. And it's very, very easy to set these up. So let me just show you a high level of how this is actually done. So let's go all the way back to that very first automation trigger. The logic is really, really basic. If all proofs are approved, update the job status to proof approved, which you saw that happen through the automation. We then added a second automation, and this is where the multi-step comes in. So if the artwork status is changed to proof approved, which was done by the first trigger, we'll then update the job status, the overall status, to production stage. And then we use that as a trigger. So if the overall status is changed to production stage, notify via email the customer. So we've gone just those three simple automations, have gone step 1, 2, and 3. And you'll never then need to click buttons or be performing those actions manually again. They're going to be done through automation. It's a huge time saver. Our way of recommending that you set these up, you don't need to draw complicated workflow diagrams like I have here. Just simply jot down when something happens, what would you like the steps to be that, that happen automatically after that, and then just simply head into settings and automations and set up an automation to perform that specific task. Really quick, really easy, and we know that we can save a lot of time by doing so.